now we are in Barney and we're cruising. I'm obviously Kyle, you guys know me. This is Josh. He's the in-house content man. So the YouTube video roll, we got the GoPro set up. And Josh, what have you done with the mics, mate?
Guys, I've listened to all the comments. I've seen all the comments. You guys are flaming me about not using mics in the car. So we got the mic set up. Hopefully they're set up properly. We also got the Osmo here as well.
Record a few calls, yeah.
So we should be all good.
We are not YouTubers. We're just trying to figure this out and put more content out. I don't know, we think what we do is somewhat cool. We see some cool shit. We do some cool cars, so share it with everyone else. You know what I mean? That's what we're about. So I guess what we'll go over today, there's sort of 4 key points that I want to touch on. One is just a bit of history, give you a bit of background, because some of you won't know the in-depths of Vincere realistically in the past. And I sort of want to talk about where we're at now and where we're trying to go. And we're trying to work on a bit of a brand shift. So then we'll talk about sort of the difficulties, because a lot of people think this industry, you just come in, you buy a car, you make some videos, you press go on Facebook, and oh my God, 4 years later, let me tell you, it couldn't be further from the truth. It's a very difficult thing. And yeah, look, we'll get into it. We'll tell you about some of the costs too. Before we do that, first pull, right here.
Got it. Give him one more.
Not bad? Take care, man. So first things first, let's talk a bit of history. Now, Vincere is 4 years old as of March, just gone. So John and I started it. We actually had 2 other mates when we started it. Didn't work out, we bought them out. And pretty much since then, it's just been me and John until earlier this year when we got your boy Josh. Since then, we've been putting out a shitload more content, and we're even doing right here what you're watching, the YouTube videos, and it's made quite the change. All right, and that brings us to point number 2, which is where we're pretty much at today and what we're working on. So in the back end, we have so much stuff coming out and what we're slowly building upon. With a 3-man team, that is kind of slow, unfortunately. We've got a whole new website dropping pretty much this week, new customer dashboard, new back end, new offers, just new everything on that front. And then the shift that we want to make on the sort of perspective front is, I'm sick to death and very much over it after 4 years being a freaking giveaway company and being perceived as that money grab bullshit, because I promise you there are other ways to make money. This industry is nowhere near as easy as it looks, and there has been so many companies that have come, tried, and disappeared, which we can get to later. Oh, hell no. What I'm trying to say is the shift we want to be and move into is more of, and one of our winners said it best, and he sort of sparked it. It was Luke French, who won the RX-7. He said it to us after we'd loosely given him the car. What we provide is essentially a facility where if you're not saving for a Japanese car of your own, reasonably speaking, most people won't get one in their life, and that's not good. These cars mean so much to me these days because I grew up with them. They're so much fun. You watch this content, you obviously love this sort of shit like we do, and there is a reason you love them, and that makes us go, well, we want to get as many people that experience as we can. Like our mission, it's written on our whiteboard in the showroom, is as many people who support us, the car they would be so fucking happy with, the car of their dreams, a set of keys that they can be proud of having. That's loosely the goal, get everyone a car. Isn't that right, Josh?
That's it, that's it. Right. So our main goal is we want to get everyone their dream car. And I guess the other side of the brand shift is that we do also want to be seen as somewhat of an entertainment space. We want to provide, of course, with all of this YouTube content that we're putting out, a lot of the short form content that we're putting out, we want to also be able to provide you guys with as much entertainment as possible. And if you guys do have any suggestions in relation to that, hit me up, please, because I'm always open to ideas. We have some very exciting things coming up.
Another part of what we're trying to do, and something that I want to almost make into, take away some of the barriers to entry, in that some people, before they enter, or they won't enter because they think it's hard to get these cars registered. And our way of combating that is we get every single one of our cars engineered and mod plated for all the mods. So that makes your side of things, if you're the winner, registration wise, easier. Now, another thing is we put our set of wheels on it. I loosely designed the cars myself, and I'm coming out with the sort of design. And sometimes you might not like the set of wheels that comes on the car. So something that we want to offer now is, for a value of roughly $3,000, give or take, if you don't like the wheels that are on the car and you're the winner, we will offer you essentially $3,000 toward getting a set of wheels that you would prefer to have on the car. That's just another thing that makes it a little bit more yours. You get to modify it straight away. Then another thing that we want to help out with, a lot of people are scared of these cars, thinking they're maintenance nightmares, and they're really not that bad. And we're going to throw in the first service will be taken care of by us. A good way of getting a Japanese car. I want it to be like, it's like a place we make sick cars, we make cool content, and it's a place where you can hopefully get the car of your freaking dreams, because we're not stopping until we do. next thing I want to talk about is what we alluded to before, is that this business is nowhere near as easy as it looks. And I don't blame you for thinking that it is easy, because it looks easy. Like, you see a Facebook ad of me standing in front of a car saying, hey, you can win it. And then you might see the live stream and that's about all you see. But on the back end, there is so much time. And Josh can attest to that, even on his content side of things.
Man, it's insane.
It's crazy.
Like, I feel like, especially me now being exposed to this industry, there is 20 times more work than what you see on the front end. Like,
and then you add Japanese cars on top of that. And if you've owned Japanese cars, you know Japanese cars. They're always needing work. Like, when we buy a car, it is so rare that that car is turnkey, ready to be filmed. Sometimes we get lucky and they are. Most of the time it's going to the mechanic, then it's going to the painter, and then we got to buy a set of wheels, then we got to set it all up. And it just takes forever. And you better believe that also costs a shitload of money. And funny thing, like, we'll just go outright and say it, is when we run our campaigns, we obviously spend a shitload of money on Facebook ads to get you the ads in front of your faces. We spend up to and above, and on some draws way more, we spend roughly $65,000 a draw on ads just to show you the ads.
That's insane.
And most people don't even click on them, or they just go, they don't even click on them. They'll watch them for a little bit, then they'll comment how much we're a scam, how much it's a rip-off, or how much money we're making, with obviously no intent. I don't blame them. I'm not angry at these people. Australia's full of tall poppy syndrome, etc. But it's not easy, and then you've got to buy the car on top of that, and then you've got to buy the next car, and then modify the next car. You've got operating costs, we've got the showroom, we've got Josh's salary, we've got John and my salary, we've got all these other costs and bullshit fees that just people don't consider, don't know about, don't expect. And oh my God, it makes it so hard to run this business. And that draw we just did with the RB25-S15, we lost money. Don't ask me how. I thought that car would have been the freaking best one we were ever gonna do.
To be honest, same. I thought that was the most solid car. Like, 100%. The fact that it was an RB26 swapped S15, super clean, $35,000 in mod plates alone. Like,
just mod plates, just getting illegal. That, like, yeah, so that still racks my brain. I'm not sure what happened.
Insane.
But that happens, that's luck of the draw. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Forgot to mention, though the draw's done, that doesn't mean the costs are over. We've still got to get the car to the winner, and we take care of all shipping. So we'll ship it to your house, that's on us. But before then, often we find issues on the cars that we're not happy with after we've done our filming day. And it's things like on the perfect example, the S15 that we just gave away that we lost money on, we had to go and rebuild the gearbox because it would grind, sometimes go into first gear and go into fourth gear. So we spent another $3,000. Actually, no, it was more than that, because we had to do a new clutch as well, because the clutch was not set up right, because of the motor swap and the gearbox swap in the car. And that's another probably $3.5–4 grand that we had to spend after the draw's done, once we've already lost money, just to get the win of the car. And it's just those things that people don't understand that I'm sure you're fascinated in, and it goes with the territory. Every business has problems, every business has costs. It's just, I think a lot of people don't sort of expect that we have those costs.
I never expected it before I actually, like, I'm now exposed to it, to be honest. Like, I just think it's funny because, especially in my position, like, I was one of you guys in the sense of, you know, I always saw...
Josh had entered some of our draws, actually.
I actually did enter some of the draws in the past, and, like, honestly, like, I was one of you guys in the sense of, you know, I only saw the content that got shown to me through ads, and, you know, I only saw the industry from the outside, and now that I'm in it, like, it's just...
It's different, eh?
It's so different.
We're here, we're getting everyone a car, so rest assured, if you support us for long enough, we're getting you a car. Everyone needs a Japanese car. I'm telling you, it is the definition of happiness. They say money can't buy happiness. Those people weren't driving 600 horsepower GTRs or 32s like this. That's happiness right there. How are you?
I cannot wipe a smile off my face, especially when I'm in Barney, though.
I think that just about does it. That's sort of the things I wanted to talk about. We're trying to keep these YouTube videos a bit more short, keep a bit more watchable. And if you want to know anything else specific, we are genuinely open books. We've got some stories about winners. We've got stories about freaking everything. So let us know in the comments below. Also, Josh is going to tell us what's the like goal.
I reckon the like goal for this video, I'm going to ask high here, 500 likes on this video.
This guy's lost the ball.
If we get 500 likes on this video, we'll make a reaction video and we'll pick up some of you guys. How about that?
Jesus, 500.
How about that?
Yeah, all right. Well, guys,
get to it.
Please hit the like, subscribe
and make sure to
button.
Subscribe as well.
For sure.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Thanks for watching. We got plenty more coming your way. Everyone's getting a car. See you soon, guys.
Peace out, baby. I love that, the rubber smell though, the rubber smell.